Trump in to then want to just impeach him?
Well, because he wasn't their choice. These people hate Trump.
He's a jackass.
So
we're talking about at the time, John
that would just
McCain.
make Pence in charge.
Well, which Pence? You think John McCain would have rather had Pence in charge? You think Lindsey Graham would rather have Pence? Lindsey Graham was so frustrated with Trump, he took his phone and smashed it.
Okay. I just found so many fucking articles on Abraxas Corp, dude. I just found so many articles on Abraxas Corp. Holy shit. Monday, September 18th, 2006. Abraxas Corp allegedly engaged in war crimes. Abraxas Corp is a firm which provides cover stories for CIA contractors and agents to work worldwide. Abraxas Corp work has allegedly been instrumental in putting into effect illegal plans, unlawful programs, and other activities which violate the laws of war and Geneva Conventions. Abraxas Corp is allegedly engaged in war crimes and has allegedly materially contributed to the illegal support of CIA Geneva violations in Eastern Europe. Abraxas Corp records should lawfully be seized and provided to the Congress and the International War Crimes Tribunal, investigating American war crimes in Eastern Europe. Wow. Abraxas looks at itself as the refuge for the CIA agents who escape the farm. The bird fights its way out of the egg. The egg is the world. Who would be born first must destroy a world. The bird flies to God. That God's name is Abraxas. Draft subpoena search warrant against Abraxas Corp. Abraxas Corp, or Abraxas Applications, is reported as a firm that supports providing cover stories to CIA personnel worldwide. Abraxas Corp is a privately held firm on contract for the CIA, located in the United States, formed in 2001, with headquarters in McLean, Virginia, under the Federal District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia. Based on information and belief, Abraxas Corp was instrumental in reviewing records, making plans, and coordinating messages to support CIA personnel operations in Eastern Europe, which violated the Geneva Conventions and are alleged war crimes. Abraxas Corp holds records of interest to the Congress and International War Crimes Tribunal. The records of interest include illegal orders, messages, and other unlawful direction. The Joint Staff, DoD, CIA, DOJ, White House, and NSA provided directly or indirectly to support these allegedly unlawful actions. I'm making a video about this today. The Department of Justice has Abraxas Corp records. The following information outlines the procurement codes war crimes prosecutors may view, analyze, and access. This data relates to the A76 procurement system. The following data includes data codes, DOJ, POC, and the types of Department of Justice contracts with Abraxas. All right, let's go to the next one. I just pulled up like 10 articles. Unraveling Trapwire, the CIA-connected global suspicious activity surveillance system. Hacked emails from the private intelligence firm Stratfor shed light on a global suspicious activity surveillance system called Trapwire that is reportedly used in locations around the world, from the London Stock Exchange to the White House. The emails, which were released yesterday by Wikileaks, provide information on the extent and operations of a system designed to correlate suspicious activity reports and other evidence that may indicate surveillance connected with a potential terrorist attack. A proprietary white paper produced by Trapwire, formerly called Abraxas Applications, describes the product as a unique predictive software system designed to detect patterns of pre-attack surveillance. In an interview from 2005 with the Northern Virginia Technology Council, the CEO of Abraxas Corporation, Richard Hollis Helms, who went on to be the CEO of Intrepid, says the goal of Trapwire is to collect information about people and vehicles that is more accurate than facial recognition, draw patterns, and do threat assessments of areas that may be under observation from terrorists. Fred Burton, the former CEO of Stratfor and current vice president, describes Trapwire in an email from November 2009 as a technology solution prediction upon behavior patterns in red zones to identify surveillance. It helps you connect the dots over time and distance. I'm getting lightheaded, dude. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna wait till I find something good. Trapwire standardizes descriptions of potential surveillance activity, such as photographing, measuring, and signaling. This is what Lance was doing in my neighborhood. This is what fucking Lance was doing in my neighborhood, bro. It's Trapwire. This is what Lance was doing in my neighborhood. This is what they were doing. Trapwire standardizes descriptions of potential surveillance activities such as photographing, measuring, and signaling, and then shares threat information across the network to track potential correlations across other locations on the network. One thing that makes Trapwire a particularly interesting company is that its president, chief of operations, and director of business development are all former employees of the Central Intelligence Agency. For 11 years with the CIA, 20 years with the CIA. "12 years with the CIA. Abraxas Corporation, the company that originally created Trapwire. So Abraxas created Trapwire. Under its subsidiary Abraxas Applications, also has significant ties to the CIA. The company was founded by Richard Hollis Helms in 2001, 2 years after he left the CIA, where he had worked for nearly 30 years. Many of the company's past employees and management have worked at the CIA or other intelligence agencies. In fact, Tim Shorrock notes in his 2008 book, Spies for Hire, that so many employees of the CIA were thought to be going to work for private companies like Abraxas, that in 2005, CIA Director Porter Goss had to ask the company to stop recruiting in the CIA cafeteria at Langley. Wow. Los Angeles Times reported in 2006 that Abraxas had a contract from the CIA for developing front companies and false identities for the agency's non-official cover program. The company and its work are so secretive that Shorrock reportedly called the company for comment and was told, "Sir, we don't talk to the media." Abraxas had a contract from the CIA for developing front companies like fucking Intrepid. I'm making a documentary. It's going up tonight. I'm contacting the news. I'm posting it in my Kodiak groups. I'm fucking blowing this up, dude. Trapwire reportedly operates separate regional networks around the country, each with a number of different interconnected sites. However, the president of the company, Dan Botch, explains in an email to Fred Burton that the Trapwire system operators do cross-network some information from separate networks, and that he believes one day the networks will begin to merge. The use of Trapwire could eventually extend to fusion centers all around the country, as congressional testimony from June 2011 indicates that the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department is part of a trial project of the Department of Homeland Security to test the use of Trapwire. The Texas Department of Public Safety, which operates the Texas Fusion Center, also purchased Trapwire software in 2010. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 articles, boys. We got 7 articles. Documentary going up tonight. Sharrock Files, My Abraxas and Trapwire Saga. August 15th, 2012. A few days ago, I started getting requests on Twitter to comment on the Wikileaks documents about Trapwire, a potentially frightening surveillance program developed by a company called Abraxas that was started by former CIA officers in 2001, later sold to Cubic Corporation. Well, let's take a look at Cubic Corporation too, huh? Fuck. So far, the best piece out on Trapwire comes from Noah Shatman of Wired's Danger Room, and I highly recommend his work. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out the significance of the Trapwire system and how extensive it might be. As I told Shatman and a reporter for The Times, I think Trapwire certainly fits the pattern of the global surveillance net that has been cast by NSA. At the same time, I'm extremely skeptical of claims made by contractors about their systems, even in secret emails that were never intended to see the light of day. There's lots more to be done reporting-wise. I believe before we can say definitively what Trapwire is all about. But I have done considerable work on the contractor Abraxas, and earlier today, the intelligence website Cryptome posted a profile of Abraxas I prepared in 2008, along with the section of my book about the company. Posted below is that profile, which I will try to update soon. Abraxas owned by Cubic Corporation, so that's the mother company. Cubic Corporation. People. Who do we got? Cubic Corporation. Boom. Leaders. Let's go. Cubic Corporation. Founder Walter J. Zabel. Cubic Corporation, boys. Risk mitigation technology and software. Primary government client is the CIA. Provides private intelligence services to multinational corporations, private equity funds, and financial institutions. In 2007, it won notoriety within the intelligence community when it was discovered that Abraxas personnel were recruiting executives inside the CIA cafeteria. We still got 5 more articles to read. We got 5 more articles to read. I know the kiddies are hungry. I'm hungry too. This is fucking unbelievable. Abraxas is a $65 million company with more than 200 former intelligence officers on its payroll. CEO Richard Helms describes it as the largest aggregate of analytical counterterrorism capabilities outside of the U.S. government. Holy fuck! I'm fighting the beast, boys. We got the beast. Help me pull the beast up on the boat, baby. I got the beast. I got him. This is the most evil company in the world. All I need is that Pizzagate video that talks about him. Recent contracts and events. September 2006, Los Angeles Times blew the cover on one of the company's most sensitive projects, crafting covers or false identities in front companies for the agency's non-official cover program. The outsourcing of one of the CIA's most sensitive and dangerous tasks was seen as a startling development for the agency. Officers in the NOC program, such as Valerie Plame, whose official cover, until she was outed, was as an energy specialist for the fictional law firm Brewster Jennings and Associates. They create front programs. In February 2008, Abraxas announced that Alan Wade, the former chief information officer of the CIA, would join the Abraxas advisory board. According to an Abraxas press release, Wade had spent 35 years with the agency and retired to private practice in 2005. Alan's assignments at the CIA involved technical programs in the United States and overseas, principally in the areas of telecommunications and technical security. During the last 15 years of his government career, he held a series of executive positions, including the Director of Communications, Director of Security, and Chief Information Officer. Abraxas said other members of the Abraxas Advisory Board include Tom Ridge, former governor of Pennsylvania, and First Secretary of Homeland Security. Army General John Gordon, former Deputy Director of CIA, former federal judge Eugene Sullivan, former general counsel to the National Reconnaissance Office. In 2010, Abraxas was sold to San Diego-based Cubic Corp. Let's go to the next article. Okay. The Nation. Private spies in our growing surveillance state. Private spies and government lies. Am I right, Bert? Revelations about a spooky-sounding program called Trapwire caused a ruckus on the internet last month. Here's what we know. And we don't know, and what we don't, and why it matters. Shadow CIA. Among the most intriguing documents disclosed is the existence of spooky-sounding company called Trapwire. Surveillance system so advanced, so networked and intelligent that it can sniff out threats to critical infrastructure before they materialize. A pre-crime detection technology. Surveillance watchers rang the alarm. Trapwire, they warned, is the constellation of our greatest fears. In one email, Fred Burton, Vice President for Intelligence, boasted that he wrote the plans for eventual Trapwire rollout statewide, in addition to the Texas state capital. In another, he speculated on the profits his company might reap in the event of a terrorist attack in Texas. It's a pre-crime program. I'm posting all of these articles on my Facebook right now. This is so huge. I'm the next Edward Snowden. It's not even fucking close. Oh, what's the matter, Facebook? You having some trouble? You having some trouble, Whoa! Oh! Facebook's having trouble. Whoa! Facebook's having some trouble. What's the matter, Facebook? You can't post these articles, huh? What's the matter? Oh, Facebook's not working. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. AboveTopSecret.com. Oh my gosh, dude, there's connections to the Trump administration in this one. Holy fucking shit, boys. Trump replaces Finn with boss of super secret surveillance contract. Holy fuck. Trump replaces Flynn with boss of super secret surveillance contractor. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, they worked for Trump. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh, they worked for Trump. Holy fucking shit. I just want everybody to know that I'm not suicidal. Never was suicidal. I think they're gonna fucking kill me, boys. You can delete IP2 now. You can delete IP2 now. There's no need for that anymore. That's not gonna do you any good. And you can delete IP2. And you can fire Baked Alaska, boys. There's no more need. Wow. Wow. Holy fuck. I'm just trying to, like, get all this shit organized right now, dudes. This is fucking huge. I'm trying to remember what article I left off on. The Shadow CIA. Not simply the military-industrial complex that conspires to spy on citizens, activists, and trouble causers, but the extremely low quality of the information available to the highest bidder. They'll fucking sell it to anybody. System had been installed across the U.S. under the radar of most Americans. Adding to the intrigue, information on the Trapwire Inc. website began mysteriously disappearing, including the page listing the names and biographies of top executives at the firm. This followed a strange press release from Cubic Corporation, a defense, intelligence, and transportation services firm that bought Trapwire's parent company. Cubic Corporation has no affiliation with Trapwire. A true statement, although the company retained the trademarks for a number of products related to the sale until June 2011, including Trapwire. What did the company have to hide? And why would a billion-dollar company move so quickly to distance itself from Trapwire? All right, let's keep going. Did the CIA just stage a micro coup against Trump administration? Who replaces Flynn? Who replaces the replacement? At the moment, it appears that Flynn will be replaced with retired General Keith Kellogg. Kurt Nemo of Another Day in the Empire summarizes Kellogg's history, which is questionable to say the least in his article. Trump replaces Flynn with boss of super secret surveillance contractor. In addition to his disastrous mismanagement of the Coalition Provisional Authority in Iraq, Kellogg was president of Abraxas. Oh, fuck. Kellogg was president of Abraxas. Kellogg was president of Abraxas. Donald Trump replaces Flynn with Keith Kellogg. Keith Kellogg was president of Abraxas. I think I'm gonna throw up, dude. I think I'm gonna throw up. My Facebook is like fucking... My Facebook is fucking flipping shit. My Facebook is flipping shit, dude. I just posted so many articles that nobody's supposed to know about. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit, I've exposed Trapwire. I exposed Trapwire. Trapwire exposed! Trapwire. Trapwire exposed. Sorry, most evil shadow CIA agency in the world, but I exist, so you're fucking exposed. I saved the world. I saved the day, Betty. I saved the day, footy. Activist post. Trump replaces Flynn with boss of super secret surveillance contractor. Wrinkles, I'll feed you in a minute. Holy shit. Abraxas is right down the street from the CIA, baby. Let's get it. Abraxas is responsible for Trapwire, a tech company that develops homonymous predictive software system designed to find patterns indicative of terrorist attacks. Give me a minute, footy. The system is sold to local law enforcement. Privacy SOS reports that a website maintained by the U.S. Homeland Security Department's Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, includes Trapwire as a product for sale to law enforcement. Local law enforcement, Department of Homeland Security, fusion centers, CIA, everything. It's all here. It's all here. I'm going fucking global with this shit. If Kellogg replaces Flynn, we can undoubtedly expect an expansion of the surveillance state and its associated industries. In late 2015, Trump said in an interview he tends to err on the side of security, and resorting parts of the Patriot Act have been amended would be fine. And restoring parts of the Patriot Act that have been amended would be fine. Trump sold us out. Trump sold us out. Trump sold us out to Trapwire, boys. Flynn was replaced by the fucking former president of Abraxas Corp, guys. Trump's CIA director, Mike Pompeo, introduced legislation to block the USA Freedom Act in 2015. He sold us out to the deep state. Trump sold us out. This is fucking unbelievable. CBS News. CIA brain drain. Top staff go to private sector. Let's fucking get it. CBS News. Where are you getting this fake news? How about CBS fucking News, dude? 2011, baby. Oh, it's over, all right. But not for me. It's only fucking beginning for me. You guys fucked up. You guys fucked up so bad. I'll bet Intrepid has fucking deleted their website off the internet at this point. I think I need to give him a fucking call, dude. I think I need to call him up. Well, when's the last time we called Intrepid? Let's call him up. I haven't called him in a while. Let's give him a call, baby. Let's give him a little call.
Thank you for calling Intrepid. You've reached the sales department. We are unable to take your call directly, but please leave a message with your name, phone number, and any comments, and we will get back to you just as soon as we can. Thanks so much for calling and have a great day.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, I'm an independent journalist working for the Reformed Stoic Daily. I just had some questions about Keith Kellogg, former president of Abraxas Corp, and how he replaced Flynn under Trump. I thought that was interesting. And it looks like your boys Richard Hollis Helms and Lance Cottrell, it looks like they used to work for Abraxas Corp. And apparently Abraxas Corp was working to create front companies for the CIA. So I was just wondering, are you guys a front company for the CIA? And are you continuing the Trapwire program? And what are your comments on the former president of Abraxas working directly under Donald Trump? If you have any comments on any of this, you can reach me at perennialstoic@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Bye. Wow. Wow. And here comes the cry. Did you guys delete IP2 yet? Okay, girls, let's feed the kitties. They're saying my Facebook is dead. They're saying that my Facebook is completely dead. Is that true? Is my Facebook dead? Yeah, right. Yeah, right, baby. Did I get shadow banned on Facebook? Let's glow. Let's glow it. All right, kitties, let me take a pee-pee real quick. Salmon Day Muppets. Can somebody confirm that my Facebook is still here? Is my Facebook still here? They didn't shadow ban me, did they, baby? You're not gonna shadow ban your boy. Let's go. Trump sold us out. We gotta search. Trump's gonna serve the world. We gotta stop the Democrats because Trump's gonna save the world, baby. Here comes the former president of Abraxas to the rescue. I'm still in this rap biz killing. But why would they target you? Because I exposed the President of the United States. Really real! Really, really real! Really real. Am I shadow banned on Facebook, dude? Let's go. Am I shadow banned on Facebook, baby? Hold on, Reggie. We need more medicine. Reggie medicine. Oh, we got so much rug medicine. I'm about to call my mom, dude. It's not showing up. Are you serious? Is my Facebook really down? What's up, Instagram? So this is what my Facebook is supposed to look like. I'm Jacob Shields on Facebook. I just posted like 10 articles connecting Abraxas Corp to Donald Trump, the Trapwire program, Shadow CIA. People are telling me that if you go to my Facebook, you don't see anything. I have been shadow banned on Facebook for exposing our government's Shadow CIA. The president of Intrepid Corp replaced Flynn under Donald Trump. I have exposed the Shadow CIA and I have been shadow banned on Facebook. Go look at my Facebook. It's not there anymore. Yeah, call me crazy after this. Peace. So this is what my... This is fucking unbelievable. So what happens when I post the articles on my YouTube? So what happens when I post the articles on my YouTube? Is that going to get shadow banned too? This might be it, guys. They might fucking take down... They might take down my YouTube channel. They might just fucking wipe me out. This might be it. I think I officially have dug too deep. This is unbelievable. This is fucking unbelievable. Wow. This could be the end of Reform Stoic on the internet, guys. This is fucking huge. This is unbelievably fucking huge. Yeah, they got direct ties to Trump. What's that position? What is that? Secretary of fucking Defense? Or what's the position that Flynn had? This is unfucking believable, bro. This is war.
What's up, Instagram? So this is what my Facebook is supposed to look like. I'm Jacob Shields on Facebook. I just posted like 10 articles connecting Abraxas Corp to Donald Trump, the Trapwire program, Shadow CIA.
Why isn't it playing?
People are telling me that if you go to my Facebook, you don't see anything. I have been shadow banned on Facebook for exposing our government's shadow CIA.
It's still there, you guys. Everybody's fucking with me, dude. Okay. Nope. Nope, it's still there. It's still there, bro. My mom just sent me pictures. Okay, well, my mom just showed me pictures of my Facebook. Oh, that's what it is. I have to make it public. Okay. You know what, guys? This is fucking retarded. This is fucking retarded. Dude, you guys are trying to throw me off right now. You guys are trying to throw me off, dude.
Intrepid Corp.
Okay. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, now it's public. Now I need to change who can comment. Okay, now, and it says 33 minutes ago. It says I posted it 33 minutes ago. They're fucking with me, boys. 33 minutes ago. Holy shit. Holy. Ho! Ho! Are you fucking shitting me, boys? Can we... Skinny! 33 minutes ago! Gee, does it feel like it was 33 minutes ago? Not really. We got a big fish pulling up on the boat, boys. We pulling a big fish. Woo! I feel like this is a $40 billion fish. This is a fucking $40 billion fish, boys. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, that's a big fish. I think that's Satan on the other end. Whoa! Whoa! That's a big fucking fish. That's a big fish. That's a big fish, boys. That's a really big fish, boys. Whoo, that's a big fish. Now I'm pulling it up, boys. That's a big fish. This is fucking huge. Holy shitoli! What's happening, boyos? Are we alive? Am I alive? That's how they fuck with you, dude. That's how they get you, 33. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, boys. They're everywhere. IP2's real quiet. IP2's looking pretty quiet. Let's go, Riggy. Let's get it, little Riggy. Oh my goodness gracious. What now? Now what, boys? Now what? Now what? Oh no! Let's look for some YouTube videos on it. Are we okay on YouTube front? Okay. Oh, so let's look this character up. Keith Kellogg. Keith Kellogg. 4 months ago. China poses the greatest threat we've seen in 50 years. He's just a boomer, dude. Holy shit.
Vladimir Putin looking to put together an axis of autocrats as he met with China's President Xi Jinping. Now Iran is reportedly sending or apparently Russia, is reportedly sending an invite to Iran to join.
I feel like all my shit is about to disappear, including me. And I don't even fucking care.
A security organization that's headed up by Russia and China. Let's bring in Lieutenant General Keith.
How long have I been off weed? 5 days. 5 days off weed and I fucking win. 5 days off of weed and I won. No wonder y'all wanted me to smoke weed.
Kellogg, former National Security Advisor to Vice President Pence and a Fox News contributor.
Okay, National Security Advisor. He became the national security advisor.
Let's bring in Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, former National Security Advisor to Vice President Pence and a Fox News contributor.
Former national security advisor to Pence.
This is the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It's been around for a couple of decades now.
Woo!
It encompasses an enormous swath of territory. Russia, China, India, Pakistan, all of the stands in between as well. And now Iran wants to join this. I expect that it's probably seeking some cover from Russia and China in a way to get around European and U.S. sanctions.
Yeah, and John, thanks for having me. Look, I'm a little bit frustrated because we constantly react to these events that are happening right now. And instead of being proactive, at least in the Trump administration, we try to be proactive. And the reason why that's important is when you react to these things, you treat them as one-offs. So now we have this organization with two nuclear powers, the Russians and the Chinese, and with the Iranians joining on as well, and they're probably going to bleed off some type of nuclear technology. I would if I were them, from the Russians to the Chinese, and that will totally destabilize the Middle East, because I'm absolutely convinced that the Iranians are heading towards a nuclear breakout. And the second part of that is the fact that they've got the largest missile fleet in the Middle East, and that's what the Russians need, because they've got over 20 different variants of UAVs, and I'm sure they're going to be shipping those to the Russians because of the problems the Russians are having right now with Ukrainians. Yeah. And I think, and the Chinese are probably sitting back going, this is a lot of fun to watch, because they're the ones that are really the preeminent partner in this whole organization.
You mentioned Ukraine, so let's bring it up. And I want to put up this graphic from the Institute for the Study of War, because this shows now that in the Kharkiv area, Ukrainian forces in their counterattack have pushed Russia all the way back to their borders. I mean, this is pretty significant. Do you believe that this will continue? Could they get Russia out of the Donbass region?
Well, I think what they've done is they really thinned the lines the Russians did up in the Kharkiv and in the Izum area, because they wanted to move the force.
Trump is deep state, guys. Trump brought in deep state, boys. He took the deep state from their secret shadow government positions, and he put them inside of the government.
They had up there down to the south, because they saw, much like you and I talked about a month and a half ago, that the real threat to them is the southern axis on the battle for Kherson. And the Ukrainians know that as well. If they can punch through Kherson in the south, then they can go towards Crimea, and they still want to get Crimea back. You know, President Zelensky just last month said, you know, the war started in 2014. The war started in Crimea. It will end in Crimea. Yeah. He intends to get it back.
So let me ask you this question. What do we expect from Vladimir Putin? I wrote down some ideas here. Does he respond? Does he sue for peace, redouble the ground war, commit more forces, or escalate to potentially the nuclear option that you and I so worriedly talked about when this thing first started?
Well, unless he starts to actually build up more forces out there and actually open up the ability to do that within Russia, he's going to have a major manpower problem, because his forces are really tired. They're kind of stretched out there. But we're kind of not pushing the envelope as well, and he kind of sees that. You know, even today there were reports out that we haven't really decided to make an extensive use of giving them more good weapons like the HIMARS, MLRS. We've kind of said, well, we don't want to be a party to expanding the conflict. And I keep thinking, that's crazy. We're already providing about 75% of the economic, humanitarian, and military aid. We're already a party to the conflict.
So real quick, which option do you think he might take, or none of those?
I think he's going to probably have to go in and start building up his manpower by engaging in basically bringing out conscripts, more and more forces. I think their nuclear option is still at the far end, but I will tell you, the Ukrainians, it's like the mongoose and the cobra. The mongoose is very agile, and I think the Ukrainians see this and they're going to react as fast as they can.
General, it's always great to talk to you.
Always good,
Thanks
John.
for coming in today. Thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Okay, what else? Yeah. Fox News, CNN, PBS. YouTube is fucking useless. What if I type Keith Kellogg Abraxas? Nothing. YouTube is useless. YouTube is useless, boys. I had my mom send me a picture. My mom sent me a picture. It's already gotten likes, bro. The status has already gotten likes. You can go love some cock, Brad. You can go love some cock, Brad. It's already got likes on my Facebook. Woo, boy. What's going to happen now, man? What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? Trump's deep state. Trump was shadow government. This article was called, "Did the CIA just stage a micro coup against Trump?" But that's just not, and that ain't it. Above top secret. Woo! Woo! Wow. Moment of silence, boyos. Did Farty just blow out the litter box? It's okay, Foodie. We won't judge you. Okay, well, all these articles should be safe and sound now. Can exit out all these tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, it is hard to, like, even... Man, there's so many of them. Okay, so we got the CBS News one. Blogspot. Okay. Activist post. Cubic. Tim Shorrock. The Nation. Oh, word, YouTube's just not showing all the comments. Okay. Holy shit, dude. The Nation. Publicintelligence.net. Wow. Above top secret. All right, that was all of them. Okay, Cubic. Can we find any videos on Cubic? Of course not. Of course not. Cubic Corporation.
Easy.
Let's Cubic it. I wonder if we can find our little buddies. Maybe we'll recognize some people celebrating Pride. Let's go! Let's get it! Let's go!
We are on a journey towards openness.
I'm on a journey, baby.
It happens when we leave our comfort zone.
Let's leave
embrace the unknown and welcome everyone.
Woo!
Embrace differences,
Yeah.
disabilities, backgrounds, nationalities. We're not striving for perfection. We want to do better.
Let's do
where
it.
every person has a seat at the table treated with dignity and respect, celebrated for who we are and the uniqueness we bring, where we are more informed, more inclusive, more innovative, removing barriers so that everyone can succeed, an ongoing commitment to create a workplace where equity, not just equality, prevails. Open stands for being brave, for being oneself fully and unconditionally.
Brave!
For coming together to create a new tomorrow. Open to new possibilities, new solutions, new technologies. We are lesbian.
Let's
we are
go.
gay.
Let's go.
We are bisexual.
Let's get it.
We are transgender.
Let's get it.
We are queer.
Let's get it.
We are allies.
Skitty.
We are we. And we are cubic.
Wee wee. We're wee. We're wee wee. Wee wee. Pee pee poopy poopy pee pee. How have I combined Tom Green's sense of humor with being a fucking whistleblower? It's a flippin' deep state. He's a trafficker. He's a child trafficker. These people are gonna kill me, dude. Holy shit. Come on, baby. Where's Lance? Come on, baby. Where's Lance, baby? Let's Lance it. I miss Lance. Holy shit. Okay, let's look up Walter J. Zabel. This guy's big time. Walter J. Zabel. This dude is big time. So this guy created Cubic, which bought out Abraxas. This is the big daddy. American businessman, entrepreneur, semi-professional football player. He's a Chad. Football Chad. He was the first Chatty. He was a Chatty. Founder, chairman, chief executive officer, Cubic Corporation. Chatty, would you like some sausage? He played semi-professional football for the Richmond Air. How in the hell? Did you guys realize that Chads like rule the nerds? It's like the nerds win in the end. It's like, no, dude, the Chads own the nerds. The Chads own the nerds. He played football. He played for the NFL. He played for the New York Giants. Although no official Giants records exist of him playing, he secretly played for the New York Giants. It's over! We're gonna get sacked by a 300-pound glowy. We're gonna get sacked by a 300-pound glowy, dude. He went to MIT, Wentworth. College of William and Mary. Public research. King William III, Queen Mary II, second oldest institution of higher education in the United States. Harvard. He went to Harvard. I don't care about his football career, dude. Philanthropy. So he's just some rich Chad? That's it? He's just some rich Chad, dude. That's it. What are you doing to me, bro? He was number one. Oh, no. Mission and performance solutions. That's the same kind of shit that Intrepid says. Yeah, your mission is to LARP as a mailman, and your performance solution is to move into my neighborhood. Oh, let's combat training it. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do a little search. Lance. Grid smart. Creating safer intersections. Okay. All right. What happens now, boys? What do we do now? What's my next move? I'm kind of tired. Can I go?
If you're trying to hit the...
Can I just, like, watch TV and relax now? Are we good? Am I good? Oh, look at all these people they subscribe to. Oh, holy shit. NACD. RACQ. Urtico, Galantis, Staten Island Advance, National League of Cities, Catchbox, Asana, Sunshine Coast Council, Unibridge Project, Campaign for Better Transport, TAP. Are those good guys? Are they good people? Grid Smart, Cubic Vocality. I want to go home. I don't want to expose the government anymore. I'm tired. Truce. Oh, you guys. I just had to keep digging. I just had to quit weed. Oh, boys. I'm gonna really enjoy this squirt right now. I'm gonna really enjoy this squirt. Wow. Wow. Wow, more litter box kitty blowing out. So how long have we been streaming? All day? Good. 4 hours and 15 minutes. Nice. Probably going to need to change my number now that I've given Intrepid my new number. That was probably stupid. But I don't really use my phone for anything anyway. Splash Mountain is closing. No. Not Splash Mountain. What about Trapwire? Trapwire. What do we got, YouTube? Trapwire Kickstarter. What? They did a Kickstarter? Oh, it's satire. Nice. Trapwire spying on you, the Young Turks. We can watch the Young Turks, right? That's news.
Trapwire is a program run by a company called Abraxas.
Abraxas? There's a company called Abraxas. Abraxas, dude.
Trapwire is a program run by a company called Abraxas. They are a private corporation, but apparently they have designed this program for the government to be able to spy in on all of us. We now know through some leaks what happened was Stratfor, which is a different private corporation, which had a contract with Abraxas, had their emails hacked. Anonymous grabbed 5 million of their emails, and thank God they did, because we are now finding so much more about what our government is doing to us and how it is intertwined with these private corporations. So then Anonymous gave it to Wikileaks, we find out more. But first, let's discuss what is already public, what this Abraxas has already bragged about. They are monitoring the video cameras in private places like Las Vegas casinos, because the casinos agree to be
Oh, Las Vegas. Okay.
part of this, and public places like our streets in New York City, Connecticut, New Jersey, Nevada, California, LA, it goes on and on, cities, states. So here's what Richard Hollis Helms, who was the founder of Abraxas, said many years ago. He said, Trapwire, this program, is, quote, a proprietary technology designed to protect critical national infrastructure from a terrorist attack by detecting pre-attack activities of the terrorists and enabling law enforcement to investigate and engage the terrorists long before an attack is executed. Well, golly gee, I hope you're not planning any pre-attack activities.
So I was getting investigated by pre-terrorism investigation. That's what was going on, guys. And it's all because of that stupid fucking video that Pimpin' Pat made.
Because everybody's being monitored now. Several people at the top of the NSA that have now quit the government say, not only are they monitoring all of us, one of them claims that they have a file on every single American in the country. Let me tell you who that is, because this is no playing matter, and I want to be exact with you. It is former NSA Tech Director William Binney. He said the feds have been collecting files on every single American. Why would he say that? He was a tech director at the National Security Agency. Thomas Drake, famous whistleblower, blew the whistle on Trailblazer Project that was monitoring our private communications.
This is 2012, guys. This is before Black Lives Matter. This is before Antifa. Sounds like the Young Turks used to be a good source. Are you fucking getting this shit? The Young Turks used to talk about Abraxas and wire trap, or Trapwire. And then they went woke. Did all of the legitimate news sources go woke? Did they have to go woke? This is huge.
Let's continue with what Abraxas has already admitted to in public. The beauty of it is that we can protect an infinite number of facilities just as efficiently as we can one, and we push information out to local law authorities automatically. So they admit that they are looking for pre-crime, and they say we can monitor everything just as easily as just monitoring one system. And after we gather all the information from all those cameras all across the country, we can deliver it to local law enforcement for whatever purposes that they like. Continuing, suspicious activity reports from all facilities on the Trapwire network are aggregated in a central database and run through a rules engine that searches for patterns indicative of terrorist surveillance operations and other attack preparations. We're just looking for patterns. It's okay. Yeah, they're just looking for patterns. Remember, in the signature strikes that we do in Yemen and Pakistan, we look for patterns. Are there large trucks? Does anybody have a weapon? Is it emitting too much heat? Well, you got a large truck that's emitting too much heat. Whammo, signature strike. You're a dead man. Did we have the right guy? I don't know. It was a signature strike. Now, they're not doing that in the U.S. yet. They're just collecting all the information for your pre-crimes. We'll see how they apply all of that signature data later. Okay, now, they continue to explain, this is all out there. Any patterns detected, links among individuals, vehicles, or activities will be reported back to each affected facility. This information can also be shared with law enforcement organizations, enabling them to begin investigations into suspected surveillance cell. So, like they've been saying all along, we're going to collect all this data and we're going to give it to local law enforcement, anything they like. Continue it. It's designed to provide a simple yet powerful means of collecting and recording suspicious activity reports. I sure hope you're not doing any suspicious activity. Well, golly gee, that would be terrible. All right, Continuing, it keeps getting worse. Analyzed and compared with data entered from other areas within the network for the purpose of identifying patterns of behavior that are indicative of pre-attack planning. I sure hope you're not doing any pattern that's pre-attack. So, that was all the stuff they already admitted. Now, because of the Wikileaks releasing the emails, we find out that Fred Burton, VP of Stratfor, said, quote, Trapwire is a technology solution predicated upon behavior patterns in red zones to identify surveillance. It helps you connect the dots over time and distance. He continued to say, Trapwire may be the most successful invention in the global war on terrorism since 9/11. I knew these hacks, meaning the guys who do the hacking, when they were GS-12s, that's a high-level government employee, at the CIA. God bless America. Now they have every major high-value target in the continental U.S., the U.K., Canada, Vegas, Los Angeles, and New York City as clients. What does that mean? That means if you're in a high-value target area, your information is being collected by guys who used to work for the CIA, now work for a private corporation funded by our government.
Oh,
and by the way,
they used to work for the CIA, but now they work for a private organization. You mean like Lance Cottrell, who used to work for the CIA and then worked for Abraxas and then worked for Intrepid Corp?
Represents giant companies like Dow Chemical and some of the top oil companies, etc. So they take this information, not only do these string of private corporations give it to the government, all your private data, or if you're walking down the street, whatever you happen to be doing that is pre-attack or pre-crime signature data, they send that to your local law enforcement, to the federal government where they keep files on you, according to the tech director of the NSA. But on top of that, they send it to private corporations. Why not? They've already merged the state and the government. So now that WikiLeaks is exposing this, they are being devastated with attacks.
Holy shit, the Young Turks used to be news. Wow.
They say,
you guys, I'm starting to think all the legitimate news sources went woke, and all the bullshit ones embraced the alt-right, and the alt-right is an intelligence honeypot that filtered every single fucking one of us into it. Holy shit. We all fell for it, baby. Donald Trump, listen up, bucko. Donald Trump's gonna save the world. And he's gonna do it by making the former president of Abraxas the National Security Advisor. And he said if he wanted to reinstate some Patriot Act stuff that was undone, well, baby, he would do it. We all fell for it. But we saw through it, boys. And we're the first ones ever in history.
Say that WikiLeaks spokesperson says whoever's running it, these attacks against WikiLeaks, it controls thousands of machines or is able to simulate them. Meaning that it is a large organization, probably the government, that is targeting WikiLeaks as we speak. Now, it's being done under the guise of something called anti-leaks. What does anti-leaks say about the guy who runs WikiLeaks, Julian Assange? They say, quote, Julian Assange is the head of a new breed of terrorists. So if you let the American people or the world know what their government and private corporations are up to, congratulations, you're now a terrorist.
And what does that make me, baby? Y'all ready, boys? Look, I know you guys have been cranking it and crying about not being able to get laid, but you're ready to take on the deep state, right? Because I think we're probably going to be fighting them now. I think, you guys ready now? You guys ready to take on the deep state now? Because I'm pretty sure it's now. I'm pretty sure it's now. I think it's now. Is now good? You guys ready now? Can we just take on the deep state now? Okay, sounds good. Holy shit. I'm still in this rap biz killing. Holiday Hoobie Wuddy? Whoa, Crinky Jinky! You're all excited after you took a poopy, huh? It's okay, Rinky. It's okay. You're not a terrorist. You're not a terrorist, Grug. We're the good guys. We're the good guys, Grug. We're the good guys, Grinky Jinky. Good girl. Let me get my pants on. He just canceled his Dungeons and Dragons account. Oh, wow, dude. That's the latest from Lance. Just canceled my Dungeons and Dragons account. Okay, that's great. These guys don't even care, dude. These guys don't even care. He had a post where he endorsed the Church of Satan. We're going to need that post, little buddy. We're going to need that post, little buddy. You probably post something sketchy since then, too. Let's see, can I F search? Nah, Facebook doesn't work like that. You gotta keep scrolling for shit to load. Wrinkles, it's okay. It's okay. I know. It's okay, Wrinkles. It's okay, girls. Papa's gonna calm down. Everybody's gonna calm down. What's a good song to sing to calm my Muppets down? Cranky Stinky, Papa loves ya. It's my Cranky Jinky Stinky. This is all what gang stalking is, by the way. Wiretrap, fusion centers, local police, Department of Homeland Security, shadow CIA, private contractors. Game, set, and match. It's over. I'm starting to feel like it's over. It's over. Whoa, yeah, it's over. They had their fancy feast. Hey, Stinky, you're a fancy girl. We're gonna have to get pretty cozy tonight, girls. Alright, we'll have to dig through this again. I'm pretty sure I took that screenshot way back when. Let's see what else we can find on Trapwire. And then we can go back to that Shadowgate documentary too. Apparently Valorant has something called Trapwire. This is what they do, guys. They put these terms inside of video games and movies. It makes it harder to find the definitions of them. Like Pantera, band names, Pantera. Pantera is a character from Gnostic lore or like Talmudic lore. That's anti-Christian. Paramour. Paramour is a biblical term for your first wife. Like, this is what they do, bro. They do this to make it harder to get information on shit. Here we go. 1 year ago. Let's trapwire it. It's a comprehensive approach to threat detection and analysis. Let's turn off the cheesy music. But with so many systems for security and threat data, what's the trapwire difference? Let's break it down. From your first day on the Trapwire system, you will be part of a broader, well-established security community. When it comes to protecting your data, we've got your back with a FedRAMP-authorized cloud-based system ensuring rigorous information security and the convenience and cost savings of the cloud. Abraxas Trapwire ad. Let's go. Let's trapwire it. I still listen to some Pantera. Detects terrorists before they strike. Wow.
In an increasingly interconnected world, the exchange of commerce, culture, and ideas is critical to humanity's development. The world's population centers are vital to this activity. International terrorism has an easy time operating against free societies. Great distances and international borders are no longer impediments to today's terrorists. In the U.S., we have a great deal to protect. The question now is, how do we prevent terrorists attacking us, yet maintain our freedoms and respect for civil liberties? Terrorists can be detected before they strike. Did you see them? Did you see them that time? Trapwire did. Trapwire sees what you can't. The terrorist before the attack.
This is 1984. This is Big Brother. This is Brave New World. This is it, baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was from like 2005. These guys go all the way back to 9/11, man. all the way back to 9/11. Let's shadowgate it. I found a massive Reddit collection of Pizzagate stuff. I don't even know what to do with that yet.
On YouTube, because Trump gave out his phone number, Trump drove that man crazy.
Trump got in the way of the big game, a contest between contractors and subcontractors over who gets...
But he didn't! He made the frickin' president of Abraxas Corp the national security advisor. This is all bullshit.
First dibs on defense, security, and tech contracts.
Mueller, since I think it was like August of 2016, was well aware that I had in my possessions portions of the DNC mirrored server in February and March. Did you know that?
I did not.
And when my private life was collapsing the same exact day, not without a minute of separation, I was served by Barack Hussein Obama's attorney 3 years later to come and talk about it. Did you know that?
I did not know that either.
They went as hard as they could. Stone, the same thing. They went with nothing. Like, look, Mueller called him in, right, for these emails and talking about WikiLeaks when I had actual portions of the DNC. Like, even Mueller knew I had it.
Why did Mueller never call me back when I went to him and told him about all this information and spoke to him for 15 minutes? Every one of these people are so corrupt. It's not even funny.
The swamp already knew in August of 2016 that the information was compromised by people. And they knew what type of people had access to that information, but they didn't know who.
Some people will say, well, maybe they're investigating. And how can you investigate it if you don't ever call me back? And you don't ever really, because there's a lot of things that I need to be able to explain to them that I can't say outside of a classified environment. So they're not even, if they are investigating it, they certainly aren't doing it with all the information.
Stop. 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 We all know it was a fix.
Did the DOJ outsource the Mueller investigation to CGI?
Well, yes, they did. So I'll tell you what happened. So I actually, for my listeners on air, I interviewed former acting Attorney General Whitaker. I want to ask you something. You were chief of staff for Jeff Sessions. So there's obviously contracts that are signed, like, you know, how you hire vendors. I wanted to know why during the Mueller probe, we spent over $40 million in waste management to a Canadian company that works with Canadian intelligence.
Yeah,
sounds like paper shredding.
On that, so that's,
yeah.
I mean, that's it. There's, you know, this is the thing. We need watchdogs, and something I did before I came to Washington D.C. was run a watchdog group that asks these types of questions, and to make sure that like, you know, kind of there's not, you know, waste, fraud, and abuse.
So why is our Department of Justice outsourcing to Canadian intelligence companies access to the Mueller investigation?
That definitely seems improper. Now, this Canadian company, how much were they paying? And were they paying them with tax dollars?
We have to ask ourselves, why would we use federal tax dollars, an upwards of $40 million, to have them do paper shredding for Mueller and administrative tasks and emptying garbage cans? That sounds like a leaking opportunity. That sounds like, why are we getting foreign nationals involved in an investigation that we're supposedly investigating the president, the sitting president of the United States?
From CGI's involvement in the passport fiasco in 2008 to CGI involved in the Mueller investigation, we see how contractors have the ability to both perform and clean up their own dirty work.
I think it's about time people understand what happened. And I've made it no secret that I know what happened. So, Seth Rich worked for the DNC. He was axed just like I. He was axed.
Okay, I'm not really finding this interesting anymore. I found better info. I found better
DNC
info.
server creating the whole Russia hacked the election scenario.
When the information from President Trump, the company deleted a post by the president that included a false statement
to restore election integrity worldwide.
It's all a fake show to make you think that Trump is some sort of a hero, guys. When he was sinking us deeper into the beast surveillance state. Oh, man.
But that was the case.
Well, what if I told you, Roger, that your jury was actually selected? The jury pool, the grander jury.
Okay, guys. Well, we probably all got other stuff to do. I guess I'm just going to leave this VOD up because it's a pretty massive day we had today. Yeah. All right, my friends. Well, that's all for today. Podcast tomorrow. Got some great ideas for that podcast. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.